message will be before the Ohio State game. You know, it's a big game because it's the next game. We prepare for all of them alike. You got to stack days, meetings, moments, and give yourself the best chance to be successful. And if you do that, there should be no self-imposed limitations on what you can accomplish.
If you've ever been around somebody from Pittsburgh, you know he's from Pittsburgh when you listen to him. To his detractors this week, he said, do your research. Google us so you know something about us besides our name and what we've done in the past. How do these Hoosiers need to manage this game today?
That's the thing, is they don't need to manage it. They need to do what they've been really good at all season long, getting off the fast starts. Big games like this are always about game flow. Ohio State struggled in the first quarter, averaging about 7 or less points per game right now. For Indiana, they have been the best in the Big Ten getting off the fast starts. They have to find a way of taking the 100,000 plus in here today, out of this game early, and get off to a fast start.
Brady, I agree with you 100%. Remember their schedule. That's been a topic of discussion. They have not faced anything like this. The speed, the quickness, the strength, the early barrage. I was watching them warm out. I worry a little bit. There's a little different looking teams out there. They got to survive. If they survive the early barrage, they'll settle down. Very well coached team. I think it can be close in the second half.
Coach, you know where these games are won and lost at. It's in them trenches. It's in them trenches. And in Ohio State's last 8 losses, they have lost the run game battle. So whichever team establishes the line of scrimmage and runs this football, whichever team wins the quarterback pressure battle, it's the dominance at the line of scrimmage, control at the line of scrimmage. Whichever team does that most efficiently will win this game.
You know what Will Howard Moore walking to the stadium, you know what it said? Run the damn ball. So I think Ohio State needs to establish that with the depleted offensive line. Also, can they keep Mikhail Kamara in check, right? He leads the Big Ten in sacks. He can be a force at the line of scrimmage. He needs to go off for Indiana to stay close in this game.
Keep an eye on Chris Rourke using his legs. Use them on Ohio University. Hasn't so much in Indiana. You pulled that out for this game today.
Buckeyes in this series, they've won 29 straight. They are favored by 10.5. That number has shrunk a little bit. Coach, how do you see it going down?
I see a street fight, but I see just talent taking over. I see Jeremiah Smith and the receivers. I got 32-26. Ohio State beat the IU.
That's pretty close. I got Ohio State 35-24. We just talked about the talent discrepancy. I think this game is close until the fourth quarter. Jeremiah Smith, Abuka, too much for the Indiana defense.
I got this being a straight dogfight. Signetti gonna have these boys ready to roll. You know what I mean? You got it. But I got Ohio State making one more play at the end of the day. I got 34-27 Buckeyes in a close dogfight.
I think Indiana's going to have a hard time scoring points. If this game gets out of hand to me, I think Ohio State wins 44-20. IU will have their moments, but I think this game's going to end up being a blowout.
Oregon already through to the Big Ten championship game. The Buckeyes must win this one to put themselves in position next Sunday to take care of Michigan and finally get back to the Big Ten championship game. It's been a while for them. The Hoosiers win, and they are in to Indy. Think about that. Here we are, almost on top of Thanksgiving in Indiana with the win is off to the Big Ten championship game. But Ryan Day and those Buckeyes will have something to say about that today inside the Horseshoe. Paramount, Matty.
Yeah, I think we know Indiana needs to start fast and take the crowd out of it, but Ohio State as well, they've been held to 7 points or fewer in the first quarter of 8 straight games. We've seen these fans turn on their Buckeyes early. They have to get off to a fast start as well.
Keep an eye too on ball security, the pre-snap operations with Evan Carson Hinsman at center.
Only once this season have the Buckeyes scored twice in the first quarter, so they have been slow starters, but they finished strong. We step aside now for the national anthem.
Assistant Director of Marching and Athletic Bands at Ohio State, to honor America, please rise and join the band in the singing of our national anthem.
to the legendary Horseshoe Ohio Stadium, and we've got the biggest game of the week coming at you as number 5 Indiana comes into town to take on the world-famous Ohio State Buckeyes, ranked number 2 in the nation. And let's take a look at the CFP. Top 5. Oregon, top of the table, undefeated, 11-0. Ohio State, right in the cut. Indiana at number 5 at 10-0. Hi, everybody. I'm Gus Johnson, and welcome to Columbus. Curt Cignetti. Curt Cignetti. That's the name of the head coach of the Indiana Hoosiers. And Curt Cignetti is the man, and I mean for real though, folks, the man. He comes from James Madison, brings 13 of his own players, 27 overall, and runs the table, 10-0. And he told us he was getting ready to do it. However, his critics say he hasn't played anybody. Well, that changes today because he's getting ready to take on the world-famous Ohio State Buckeyes, who are starting to remember who they are. You know those Woody Hayes guys, smash mouth, ground and pound, body slamming, furniture moving, broken glass everywhere type of cats up front, offensive line and defensive line. So, folks, this one has a chance to be a classic. Woo, partner! I bring in my main man, my partner, my quarterback, Joel Klatt. Baby boy, take us away.
I tell you, man, I'm so excited. The whole nation has been excited for this one because it's been a great story with Indiana. Obviously, we know about Ohio State. And these games, these top 5 matchups, Gus, they're really about quarterbacks and they're about coaches. And obviously with Ohio State, we know about Ryan Day. He lives in this era. This is what they think about. This is what they dream about every single day at Ohio State. 3-7 in top 5 matchups. He's got a quarterback, too. You talk about that rugged style, partner. Well, Will Howard embodies that. He can run it. We saw that against Penn State, but he's also been terrific through the air. 24 pass touchdowns. That's the most in the Big Ten. Now we go to Indiana. This is where the story gets interesting because all of America, including myself, were interested in seeing the next chapter of this story written by Curt Cignetti. This has been really the best story in college football. He comes from JMU, brings a bunch of those players, and he wanted experience so that he could be in this air, this rarefied top 5 air, and he got experience at the quarterback position. From Ohio University, Curtis Rourke, 21 pass touchdowns, and in a lot of ways is the most underrated quarterback in the country. I will tell you this right now, Curtis Rourke is the key for Indiana. If he plays well here today, they've got a chance to upset the Buckeyes.
All right, time now to join the 3rd member of our team on the sideline. You know who she is. Let's go downstairs to the All-American girl, Jenny Tag.
Gus, thank you. Well, Coach Day, you told me the message this week, leave no doubt. How does that need to look on the field for the Buckeyes to get the win?
It just means it can't come down to one play. You know, if it does, it does. So we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that we leave no doubt and make sure that we're finishing the game the right way.